she came to us and asked to have her barrel race here, it was almost kind of like, oh wow, like this is real. And we tried so hard because we wanted it to be perfect for her. If it's just us and something goes wrong, it's like, oh, you know, shoot. But like when she trusted us, it was like, okay, it's a whole nother level.
She's a blue jean baby with her hat down low, chasing that wild wind wherever it blows, flying through the night just as fast as she can go. Yeah, it's one right, two left, riding like hell round that clover leaf pattern that she knows so well. Sitting just right with the reins in her hands underneath the bright lights, chasing them pins. She's one of those nobody knows out making some noise. Yeah, she's a dark horse.
Now we're looking at Texas, Oklahoma, Montana, Nevada.
We're at Wentz Point. It's located in Marana, Arizona. This is my hometown. So excited that we were able to bring a youth race to just the state of Arizona, but to my hometown. I was born and raised in Marana, and this facility is awesome. I think this is their first really big event, and I would say that it's for sure a great success.
About 9 years ago, Sherry was staying at the house during the spring rodeos. We talked about having a barrel race, so we started the Spring Run Classic. From there, we evolved into a conversation during that race to have a youth barrel race. She'd been to some youth barrel races in the Midwest as a young girl, and just all the friends and the memories it made for her was what she talked to me about doing. 8 years ago in California, and after much pressure from her Arizona roots, she decided that we needed to put one on here in Marana, Arizona.
So Sherry's been, our neighbor since, our whole life, and she lives, like half a mile away, and what she's done is amazing.
We grew up around the Potter family with my wife and Jolynn. Our Alexander, Sherry's sister, are best friends from the time they were little kids, and they're still best friends today. It was almost a year ago that Sherry had been talking to Joseph about bringing the Sherry Cervi Youth Championship to Marana. And we had a meeting here, and Sherry said, I love putting on the youth events, but I want to do one in my hometown. I don't want to go to Phoenix, I don't want to go to Tucson, I want to do it in my hometown. And Joseph said, well, let's do it here. And she said, I would love to, Joseph, but without a covered arena, I can't plan that far in advance because people are going to be coming from so far away. And Joseph says, well, we'll build a covered arena. So we decided that day that we wanted one, and that gave us the jump start to say we got to have one. So I fast-tracked it, and I'm in the building and construction business, so we fast-tracked the building to get it done in less than a year. Time we went through planning, zoning, town permitting, ordering the building, and then getting erected. We've literally had the building done for 2 weeks. I got a certificate of occupancy so we could have the event here last Thursday. This morning, when the grand entry was done, I walked out into the arena. I almost felt like I was at somebody else's place. I had chills when I saw those kids getting their awards and getting their picture with Sherry and the national anthem. And I actually didn't really feel like it was my place. I felt like it was everybody's place, and I just was a small part of it.
We work on the other race now. It's kind of a year-round work on as far as the promotion and getting the awards, ordering the saddles 12 weeks in advance. I mean, this one will evolve into a year-round venture also. And then weeks before, just getting everybody parked, talking about how many trash cans you're gonna need, how we're gonna make the arena, what you gotta deal with for weather. You know, we say this at home a lot, everybody that's a barrel racer should have to put a race on once in their life so they learn to appreciate what it takes, or volunteer. These ladies that are here volunteer are outstanding, and we get some volunteers in Ceres too, and I mean, it helps. It takes a village to do one of these. It's kind of like raising a kid, only bigger.
Do you want a t-shirt?
Oh, sure.
There you go. Would you like a t-shirt?
Hey, can we get a picture of you with Abby?
Sure.
When you get a second.
There you go.
And Makayla. Here, get over there. Get
Who
on
am
the
I getting a picture with?
girls.
Okay. All right, what's your horse's name?
Speckles.
Well, that's an appropriate name. Hi, Speckles. Oh. No treats. Did you give him some Renew Gold?
Down barrel's going to make it in no time with the 17.1.
Oh, you're welcome. You need a t-shirt?
I've known Sherry for over 20 years. She's a really great friend, and when she asked me to do this, one thing, my passion is children in general and giving back to the sport. And so I thought, what a great opportunity, not only for the town of Marana, but also for the kids in our area and kids all across the country to be able to meet such a great person that is a tremendous role model for the sport that I know and love so well.
Uh-huh. Would you like a t-shirt? Welcome. There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome. Hi.
Tiffany.
Okay, so Kate, we're going to start with number 7 before we come back. James is for next. So we'll go
There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
My name is Makayla Moss, and I'm from Sierra Vista, Arizona, and I'm the Sierra Vista Riding Club Little Miss.
What does it say?
It says Sierra Vista Riding Club Rodeo Royalty, and then it has Little Miss Makayla on it. Makayla is my name.
I get, this is really close to my heart when I start talking about animals, because if anybody knows me, I'm kind of an animal lover. But Belle is 26 years old, and Makayla is 8. And Makayla lost one of her first horse about 1.5 years ago, and she didn't know if she wanted to run barrels because she lost her best friend. But her family found her Belle, and Belle originally came from Alaska, but you've been riding for about 1.5 years, and you actually won your first buckle on Belle, didn't you? Can you tell me a little bit about Belle?
Well, she's 26, and I haven't had her for that long.
That's okay. Tell me what you love best about Belle.
I love her best because she's like my partner.
Yes, she is. Do you give Belle cookies? What's your favorite thing about Belle?
She's like very sweet to me, and she never needs to hurt me.
That's good. I heard maybe, do you talk to Belle? What do you tell her?
I just tell her about my day.
That's best thing. Awesome. Well, I have a little trophy for you and Belle. And you will never forget Belle. As long as the older you get and you go through several horses, Belle will always have a special place in your heart, won't she?
Yes, she will.
Okay. All right. Congratulations. Can I have a hug? Good.
Pretty amazing. I mean, not every child in the world gets to do this, and it's an honor. My name is Rhiannon Wilson. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I live up in the foothills, Catalina. This is July, my horse, my baby boy, my world. Cervi is my favorite because she just has such good racing skills. It's not all about the time she trains. I've seen her out here in Cobra. And she's so nice. She works well with her horses. And when her horse messes up, she doesn't like yank on the mouth or she kind of reminds me of me because I don't yank on his mouth when he does something. I take it as my fault because it's not the horse's fault you run them into the barrel. It's my fault because I didn't do something right. My plan is to run, have fun, go fast, mess up. I got to be here.
So when we first started talking about having this barrel race here a year ago, Joseph and I would talk, you know, and kind of we planned out, and then I'd see him at a rodeo in the summer, and we'd kind of, you know, keep doing some minor details. And then in October, we were both like, it's coming fast, and you know, it did. The time flew by, and then we were a week away, and we had to put 320 bags together with lots of little goodies in it. My sponsors step up and pitch in, and we put candy and stuff from Justin Boots and Resistol and Oxygen, Silver Lining, Classic. I mean, just the bags are awesome for these kids, and so we had to get them together. The saddles showed up. I think I took a picture and sent it to everybody. And was like, it's getting real. It's here. And you know, just planning out and getting all the volunteers in line, and that's what's been awesome about having it here and locally. We have so many volunteers, and my friends and my family have stepped up, not even having to be asked. They were here, what can we do? So many people have done that, and I'm so appreciative of all the volunteers that helped us put this together. I'm not sure how many years into having our barrel races in California, where we started, but we decided to have a little grand entry and have everybody come into the arena. It's pretty much mass chaos, but they all get their picture taken with me, and I get to give them the bag and meet every one of those kids that comes through the arena, and it's a really cool experience for me. And you know, the kids are very appreciative. They're all thanking me for putting this on, and it's, you know, just kind of brings it down to a little bit more personal level for me and the kids. It's a lot of fun, and we have a little Pee-wee division, and that's 9 and under, and every one of those little kids gets a little trophy for competing, and that's probably my most favorite part of the barrel race, is getting to hand those little kids a trophy. There was one little girl that competed today, and she was 2 years old, and I gave her a trophy. So being able to, I'm pretty sure that's her first trophy, and I was able to give that to her. So it's a really fun experience for me. And then we have a 12 and under age group, and then we have a 13 to 18. Every winner of each D gets a saddle, and we give prizes down to usually about 6 places in the average. And they compete twice. And it's on a 2-run average. There was a little girl that came out and on her pony, and she was really excited, and her little pony had little polo wraps on, and it was the most adorable little thing. And her dad said that she didn't have time to put the little bell boots on, but you know, I remember when I was a little kid wanting to put all that stuff on my horse, and there was not near as many cool things as they have for horses as they do now, but you know, putting wraps and getting my horse ready and pretending that I was running for a lot of money brings back memories. And so, you know, just being a part of these kids, this experience, it's very rewarding for me. You know, my mom is in the announcer stand with Teri, helping Patsy, my niece. Patsy and Teri are doing the timing and make sure everything's run smooth up there. My sister Jolene is in the cook shack with Joy, helping make some homemade food and making sure everybody's fed well. And my dad, we don't really know where my dad is, but we know he's here, and he's talking and telling probably a story or talking about his horses somewhere, and you know, supervising, making sure everything's run smooth. And he told me the ground looks good. The ground looks good, so we have his approval.
I'm Lexi Miller, and I'm from Marana, Arizona, and I have 2 horses. I have a big gray horse and a little brown pony, and so I barrel race on both of them and pull bend on the little one. I'm from Tombstone, Arizona, and I have a little pony. I run barrels on her, probably poles.
To tell you a little bit about Sherry on the personal side and what her work ethic is like, I'll never forget one time I had a horse, and anyway, someone wanted to buy it, and so I called Sherry on the phone. I'm like, Sherry, I need you to help me. Someone wants to pay a lot of money for a horse, and I don't know what to do. And she's like, Teri, I'm gonna be driving all night coming from California, but if you be at my house at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there and I'll ride your horse for you. And what that tells you about Sherry is that she not only is a great friend, but she wants to make sure that people in general are getting exactly what you're asking for. And two, she wants to test things out. But she works hard extremely every single day of her life. Like, Sherry doesn't just go to a rodeo and come home and lay around on the couch. Sherry rides every single day, and her dedication is like no other. I can't even describe to you what her work ethic is like, and really, because she is just such a hard worker. She gets up every single morning, works all morning long, works all night long, but she always puts her friends, her family, and her horses first.
When I retired from professional rodeo in the mid-'80s and my kids were born, my wife and I decided that we wanted to raise our kids on the dirt, not on the asphalt. That may sound a little cliche, but I really believe in that when kids are raised around livestock, have responsibilities, they have to feed in the morning before they go to school, they have to take care of their horses before they go to bed at night, that creates a foundation that will make them better people as they go on into whatever they choose to do in life. Just having that basic foundation that there's got to be something done in the morning, you got to accomplish something every single day, and then when you go to bed at night, you know that you've accomplished something in your day, and you start over the next day with another goal.
When everybody heard that I was bringing this barrel race to Marana, the local barrel racers that stepped up and were offering to help in July and August was crazy, because I had no idea what I needed help with. But Teri Murphy she always has about 20 different irons in the fire going, and she has taken over. She's doing the announcing for me. Teri's also been helping me with the silent auction and making sure that goes smooth. Spring Krog has come from California to do all the entries, and my good friend Carla Donaldson is in there helping her. And yesterday, I believe they went nonstop from 8 o'clock in the morning till about 9 o'clock last night, taking entries and handing out back numbers and jackets and just all the stuff that goes along with that. And then we have a little local association here, the Cobra, and those members of that Cobra are here volunteering, setting up barrels, working the gates, and just anything that we need, they're there. And I have so many friends and family that have flown in or that are locally that are here that are helping. I can't thank them enough. I'm so appreciative of the friendship that I have, and they're not complaining about any job that you send them off to do. And Corey's running the tractor, and he loves driving the tractor, and so he does a really good job. He's seen enough barrel races himself, and he knows what good ground's supposed to be. And so Corey and Andres are taking care of the tractor driving. And there is so many people here that behind the scenes that are making this happen, and I thank them for that. I still remember the first saddle that I won, and I will never forget it. So this is pretty cool that we get to give some kids their first saddle that they've ever won. Lily, will you tell me about this, winning your first saddle?
It's very exciting that I won this.
How old are you?
9 years old.
That's pretty cool. I bet this is the first of many to come. Okay, tell me about you winning your first saddle.
It's been a lot of hard work and countless hours up all night worrying, so it just feels good to be rewarded.
How old are you?
12.
Perfect, awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is your first saddle. Tell me about it.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty casual.
I
Yeah.
honestly just came here to have fun and make 2 clean runs.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Good. We're happy you're here.
I am too.
Tell me about how you're feeling right now.
Very excited.
You are? Where are you from?
Orange, California.
It's going to make the drive home a lot better, isn't it?
Yes.
And you competed, your sister won?
Yeah, I won some of my sister's horse.
That one to...
Yeah, that one in Ceres too.
Yep, well that's a pretty cool horse. He's needs maybe a couple extra treats.
Yes.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me how you're feeling.
Very excited and surprised. I just want to thank my horse and my cousin Serena for helping me get here today.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, you guys give these kids a round of applause. They worked really hard this week.